Well, hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, March 26th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com. And we are live. So, hello, hello, hello. I'm glad to see you guys on here. And hopefully, a lot more people will be joining. Just got to get through this commercial. All right. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are awesome. It is cold. I think winter came back. It was like a high of 50 today, maybe. I don't even know if it got up that warm. It was so cold outside. I had to turn my heat on, and it was kind of rainy and yucky. But I did have a class this morning, and it was really fun, and we made some awesome projects. And I'm going to do those next Tuesday because Saturday is the new card kit. So I have to come up with something for that. Something that's fun and easy. So this card tonight was inspired by my friend and downline, Diane Eckleberry. And I know you guys have heard me talk about her before. She makes a lot of cards for me. So I'd love to copy her designs. Now her card uses a fun technique that uses the front and the back of the paper. But I did mine just the regular way. And so this one you have to cut it at, let me see, I think it's like 6.5 or something like that. It'd be 5, let me see, 4.25 plus about 1.25 inches. I think it's 5.5 by 5.5 is the measurements on that one. I have a video on how to do this one back like a month ago. But so I loved her card. So I basically copied it almost and just changed the colors. And then I did mine as a regular card. And then changed the colors on the back piece to Flirty Flamingo. And then on this piece to Parakeet Party. And then I don't know how she colored hers. I think she did the Stampin' Blends. I sponged mine. So I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure she used the Stampin' Blends, but mine is super easy. So we're going to make 3 tonight since they're like 5-minute cards. And we're going to be using the Simply Zinnia stamp set, which is brand new. This is an online only exclusive, and it was sold out, but I think it's back in. And then the paper is beautiful. I've already used a few sheets, so I don't think I have a whole, I have another pack that's not opened yet, but so this is the piece we're using right here for the side, and then this is the piece that we're using for the main part, and that's the back. This is my favorite piece right here, and I did a card with this one, well, a few cards with this one, about maybe a week or 2 ago. And then you've got this piece with polka dots. That's the same piece as the other one. And we've got some leaves. And I'm missing some pieces, I think, because this is not a full pack. Oh, this one's really pretty. I love this one. And this one. So that's the same one. Oh, and it's got purple on the back. Yeah, I think I missed. Uh-oh. Just dropped something. Okay, so that is what we're using. Since I don't have any of the new stuff yet, because I didn't go to Onstage, so I can't order till April 2nd. I'm so jealous. I'm seeing all these people post all these really cool projects with the new stuff, and I'm like, oh, I just want to order some new stuff, but this is new, so we get to do this one. So thank you, Diane, for coming up with this card for me. And then we're going to do 3 of these tonight real fast. And I love doing 3 cards together because then I have extras to give away. Because if I only make 1 card, then I really don't have much to give away because I hate giving away like the only ones I have. I do have a little bit of happy mail. So I got a couple cards in the mail and then another one from a friend of mine. So, oh, I should have brought my swap cards. We had a meeting last night and had a swap. I should have brought those. I'll do those on Saturday. This one is from Marva Dehoney, and she sent me this cute card. I think it's from one of the kits that we have for the goodies that she won for the Fun Fold contest. So she used, no, wait a minute. Nope, that's not it. Well, maybe it is for the goodies you sent me. Yeah. And then I got another one from Deborah for the, I think she won the Fun Fold contest too. because she used the paper. So I sent her, yeah, thank you for the prize for the fun fold. And she said, I made you a card from the paper you sent. So I sent, the prizes depended on well, some people got one prize, some people got another prize. So it depended on if you were like in the top 3 that we picked or just the random ones. But I sent like some gems and some designer paper, the bird paper, and some people got the pack of butterflies, you know, the white butterflies that you can color, and also some paper. So love that card. That's a really cute card. And then this card I got from my friend Tanya Reed. She's a demonstrator here in Chesapeake, and her son is a, let me see if I'll open it so you can see the inside. Her son is a Boy Scout, and they were selling Kringles. And I think I was talking to you guys about Kringles a couple weeks ago. So that is for buying Kringles from her son for Boy Scouts. And they are direct from Wisconsin, from Racine's Kringle Factory. So any of you guys who are on here who live in Wisconsin or anywhere that sells those, you know they are like the best things in the whole entire world. They're so good. They're kind of like a Krispy Kreme donut as far as goodness and sugar. But they're like these big, giant danishes that are kind of flat. And they're made with like a pastry that's really, really thin. And then they fill it with like raspberry or apple or different kind of fillings. But they look like a big donut that's smashed flat, kind of. That's what it reminds me of. But they're so good. So I got 2 of those from her. So I've been like overdosing on sugar the past few days, which is exactly what I really don't need to do. Bill says, yes, the Racine Kringles are awesome. Yeah, but for us to get them here, like if I just order one, they're $23 because they're so expensive to ship here. But they were selling them for $18, which is a pretty good deal. But I mean, it's still expensive for a, you know, a pastry, but they're pretty big. I mean, you get several servings, unless you're me and you just eat it like in 3 days. But all right, here's the card kit for this time. So you've just got about, what's today? The 26th. You got 5 days left to get this card kit in the mail with your $50 or more order using this host code or any host code that's on my website. Or when I send an email. So right now I've got like 3 or 4 host codes going. So you can use any of them, and they're good for the rest of the month. And then this is, if you have a $100 or more order, you can get the gems too. And then we'll have a new card kit on Saturday. And I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we've also got the retired products list that's out. The sale hasn't started yet. We still have another, like, I don't know, about 2 weeks for the sale. I know somebody said that they can get Kringles for like $5 at Aldi's, but I went to Aldi's and they don't have them here. So, I don't know. The only place I've ever seen them here is Harris Teeter, and that was a few years ago. They don't sell them anymore. So, but if you ever find one, they are amazing. But, I wish, well, it's probably a good thing they don't have them here, else I'd be buying them all the time and eating them all the time, which is not something I should be doing. So let me say hello to everybody. Oh my goodness. Hey, Gail. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Kay. Oh, Gail, you're sitting by your fire waiting for me to start. Oh, good. Let's see. Hey, Renee. Hey, Carol. Hey, Nedra. I can never remember if it's Nedra or Nidra. I think it's Nedra. Hey, Diana. Hey, Marva. Oh, Marva, I just showed your card. Hey, Judith. Hey, Robin. Hey, Myra. Hey, Reva. Every time I say your name, I think of Reva on Guiding Light. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Karen. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Julie. Hey, Diane with no last name. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Mark. Mark Ko. Okay, is that really a Mark? Or is that somebody using their husband's account? We might have another guy in the house, Bill. somebody to join you. Hey, Renee. Nice day here in New York. Got up to 60 degrees. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Martha. Hey, Dolores. Um, let's see. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Mary. Hey, Ava. Hey, Cam. Hey, Laura. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Jody. Hey, Joan. Hey, Diane. I just was showing your card. Hey, Jaylene. 80%. Is that 80 degrees or 80%? I think 80 degrees. Hey, Tony. Oh, okay. So Mark is girl. What's your name, girl? We just see Mark. And hey, Bill. Hey, Donna. I was going to say Donna from Germany, but it's Donna, Germany. All right. Hello, everyone else. I'm not going to keep going. We're like, oh, hey, Starla. Hey, Regina. Hey, Valerie. I see some of my girls on here. All right. So this is what we're doing today. So let me show you what we're going to use. Here are the pieces. Let me get this out of the way. So we have 3 of the Flirty Flamingo, 5.5 by 8.5. Then we've got 3 white pieces for the inside, 5.25 by 4. We've got 3 pieces of the designer paper, and that's called Flowering Zinnias, or Zinnias. Some people say Zinnia, some people say Zinnia. I don't know. I always said peony wrong. I always said peony, but it's peony. And we've got 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 parakeet party and 2.5 by 2.5 white. 3 of each of those. So 3 of everything. So we can make 3 cards. Oh, it's KKO. I was wondering if it was UK. My husband doesn't have Facebook. Okay. Well, I went online to get my joke before the video, and I have Cox internet, and I had Cox email. Well, Cox has decided now that they don't want to do email anymore, so they're transferring all the Cox accounts to Yahoo. But they said we could keep our same, mine is stampgirl2@cox.net. It's been that for 25 years, ever since I had email, like back at least 25 years, I've had that same email. So today I went to log on to my account and it says username and password invalid. And I was like, oh, great. Because they've been telling us for a while that they were switching over to Yahoo, but I didn't know it evidently happened. And I just didn't know it. But it's funny because my phone still works. So I'm not sure why my phone is getting my emails, but my computer is not. And my computer keeps saying that it's the wrong email and or username and password. So I went on the Cox website and it said, oh, just click this link for Yahoo and you can use your same username and password as your Cox. So use stampgirl2@cox.net for the username and my same password. Well, it says Yahoo does not recognize this email address. So I'm totally locked out of my email on my computer. I can get it on my phone, but this is a huge problem because my contact list is on my computer, my big one that has like all my customers and everybody to send emails to. So I got to call Cox after this video and see what happened because it's not an easy transition like they promised it was going to be. Because they said, oh, it's going to be so easy. You're just going to, just move right over to Yahoo and nothing, all your emails will be there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. I love it how they lie to you about that stuff. All right, so first thing we're going to do is glue these down. So we got our 3 strips we're going to do first. And let me get my green glue. Anybody else on here have Cox email? Because it's very frustrating. Now all my chat stopped. Nobody's talking. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. I guess I should do it on the screen so you can see it. Watch me glue. Watch me glue. So we had our meeting last night. It's my upline, and that was really fun. We talked about the new catalog, and she had gone to on stage, so we got to look at the catalog and all her little goodies, and that was fun. And then we talked about, oops, I think I did that too far over maybe. Oh, you know what? I cut this the wrong size. I meant to cut it at 2 7/8 instead of 3 inches. So I had a little bit more space right there, but that's all right. All right, so really, instead of 3 inches, this should be 2 7/8, but it'll be all right. I'll just do this one closer to the edge. So we did a shoebox swap last night too, and I was one of we get 6 people to do the shoebox swap hosts. So I brought this project, so everybody got to make mine. And now I just realized that I cut the paper the wrong size, so that's a bummer. Because it doesn't match the sample because the space is too small. So definitely you want to cut it back to 2 7/8 instead of 3 inches. But it doesn't make that big of a difference. But I meant to bring those projects in here and show you guys from the swap, because we did a challenge to use an embossing folder. So I did my video from last time where I did coloring the debossed side of the layered flowers embossing folder. That was my swap. Oh, Dolores, you got your new catalog in the mail? What? I haven't gotten a new catalog in the mail. What? I can get. Oh, Valerie. Oh, you're having the same issue with Cox. Yeah, this really is a bummer because they need to fix that. All right, so we're going to do a couple things in the pink, and the pink we're using is Melon Mambo. So I need some scrap paper. I don't want to get my paper dirty. All right, so we're going to use the big flower and the Melon Mambo. I probably should do it like this. Whenever you have a big stamp, it's probably easier to do it upside down. All right, so just in the bottom corner, go ahead and stamp those flowers. Aren't those beautiful? Love them. And then just do that for all 3. So I was trying to get everything done before the video, and it wasn't happening. So I went ahead and just printed it out from my phone, the joke for today. And Terry Gatton sent me a cute joke. And also, I think it was Vicky Egan. No, Vicky. Somebody. I can't remember who. Somebody posted it on my Facebook page, too. The same joke. That's so funny because 2 different people sent me the same joke on the same day. All right, so on this white piece, we're going to stamp the words right on the bottom. So this is just a thank you card, but you could stamp anything you want on here. I just got ink on there. Somewhere it's on my fingers, but I don't know. I tell you what, my fingers are falling apart. I've been working in the yard lately on the nice days, and I've been wearing gloves, but for some reason, all my fingernails broke. So I don't know if it's because I've been pulling so many weeds, and it's just like, I don't know. And also, I've been washing my hands like a billion times too, but anyway, they all just broke off. So I have no fingernails. Okay, so clean those up. And then on the black ink, we're going to use, on the flowers, we're going to use black ink and stamp those on scrap paper. So you do need a little bit of white scrap paper. So I'm going to do the leaves on the scrap paper. And this is just Memento Black. So we'll just do a couple. I probably should have done these ahead of time, so because I'm going to cut them out. There is a die, but you guys know by now my die cut. Oh, actually, you know what? I could have done my little die cutting machine. I do have that in here, but I don't have the die with me, so. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do. Hold on. Hold the phone. I do. Okay. Maybe we'll die cut these then. Oh. I just dropped it. Okay. I forgot I have my mini Stampin' Cut machine, so we can actually use that instead of cutting them all. We'll get this one out too. Ha! I forgot all about that. All right, and then on the fat piece, but then I gotta run it through 3 times, but it'll still, whoops, I don't know why I was closing that. It'll still be faster than cutting them, I think. Okay. But I really should have done that ahead of time, I think. But, so like 5 o'clock, I was just doing stuff, and I was getting so sleepy, probably if I'm just eating nothing but sugar all day. And I said, well, I'm just gonna lay down for just a minute and shut my eyes. I woke up and it was like 6:15. I said, oops. All right, so now we're gonna color these with the blending brush. So I'm gonna use the Parakeet. Oh, it's Lemon Lime Twist. I think I grabbed the, no, is this Lemon Lime Twist? I thought it was Parakeet Party. Uh-oh. I'm not sure now. Maybe it is Lemon Lime Twist. They look so much alike. Well, let me see. Hold on. I already threw the paper across the room. Anybody want to check that and see what color matches the paper? All right, so I'm just going to take the sponge and sponge a little bit of this in the center of the flower. It probably is Lemon Lime Twist, because I guess I just was thinking Parakeet Party. All right, so we're just doing the center of the flowers with the greenish yellow, and then we're going to do the leaves also in that color. And you can do it as dark or as light as you want, but this is so easy to just color your stuff. When they're separate pieces like this, just color them with the blending brush and then cut them out because you don't have to worry about it. All right, so there's that. Then we're gonna do the rest of the flower in Melon Mambo. I have my big blending brush for this one because we don't have to be so and again, you can do this as dark or as light as you want. If you wanted to leave some of it white, you could. So say you wanted to just do some of it like whiter, like you could do it that way. I like it darker, so I'm gonna do mine dark, but some people did theirs all different ways last night. Okay, so there you go. So now we've got our flowers and our leaves done. So let me grab my mini cut and emboss machine and try that. I don't have any tape though. Oh, I didn't bring any post-it tape, did I? I don't see any. Okay, we're just gonna have to really be careful and try to not move it. All right, so let me get this out of the way so we can get that. And let me read some comments because I know you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Let me see. Dolores, I can't believe you got your new catalog. I don't know anybody who's gotten theirs around here. That's crazy. Just wondering when demonstrators are going to be getting the new catalog. Well, Cheryl, it looks like, I guess they should be coming right now. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Wonder if Aldi's in Texas has the Kringles. I don't know. Lemon Lime Twist and Parakeet Party are nearly alike. I know. They are almost exactly alike because when I was going through the drawer getting the paper out, they were kind of next to each other, and it was hard to tell which one was which, but okay, so you guys see that? Okay. Now, here's the problem, is I don't have any Post-it tape to hold this. Oh, I could use a Post-it note. Okay, so let's do that. So we'll take a Post-it note and the die. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming along. Woo! I don't want to sneeze on the video. Oh, this is a hard one to line up. I can't really tell. Okay. I think that's it, but it's hard to tell. All right, let's put a Post-it. Let me get a big Post-it. I like using, what you call it? Oh, you can't even see. I got this so far down. Post-it tape, because you can just grab a little piece and stick it on, and it'll hold it right in place. Okay, so hopefully that won't move. Let's put that on top. I always forget I have this little machine. It's so handy. Whoops. There we go. All right, so here we go. Oh, it did. I think it moved a little bit because look, it came out a little crooked, but that's okay. We'll just trim it. I don't think these Post-it notes are very sticky like the Post-it tape is. We'll just trim it up. Okay. Let's see if the flower came out better. Yeah, flower came out perfect. That's good. All right, let's try it again. Flower is a little bit hard to line up because the die is like almost round. You can, well, I mean, I guess it is easy. It's not that bad. But I do notice that it gets really close to the edge. You know how sometimes you have like a bigger edge around that? This one gets right up to the edge. Whoops. Getting the trash. All right, let's get another leaf. I need to use this thing more often because it's so handy. Gotta get it lined up though. All right, hopefully it won't move this time. Oh, it just moved. That Post-it tape is not holding it very good. Hold on. Luckily, it didn't cut it yet. I need a really, really sticky Post-it note. I don't have any. This might be easier just to cut out. All right, hold on. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do it. I think this is just not sticky enough though. Oh, that worked. All right, that one came out good. All right, so we've got 2 flowers. I lost 1 and 2 leaves. All right, one more. Let's do the leaf first. Okay, is this still in the camera? Yeah. Okay, hold that down. Definitely use Post-it tape. It works better. Or, you know what else works good is, what's it called? Washi tape. Washi tape will work for you. Okay, let's see if this will stick. Oops, it already moved. I do not like this Post-it note. Let's see if this bigger one will work better. I need my super sticky Post-it tape. Okay, we're gonna put that on. Everybody cross your fingers that it's not gonna move. All right, here we go. Yay! Oh, did move a teeny bit. Oh, that one really moved. All right, we're gonna have to just cut that out. That was terrible. Okay. All right, note to self: put some Post-it tape in here. I'm just gonna hand cut this one. All right. Don't you just love it when I mess up? You just never know what you're gonna get. Isn't that like what is that saying? You never know what you're gonna get inside of something. Some kind of piece of candy, I think. Yes, we do need to laugh at ourselves. All right, let me get all this trash out of the way. All right, so at least we got a couple good ones, and I'll just cut this one out really fast after I sponge it and get my paper back on here. At least these are easy to cut out. Now, really, the dies work great, but I just don't have anything sticky to hold it in place. And that Post-it tape works fantastic. I just didn't bring any with me. So we're going to cut this. Oh, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get inside. That's what it is. Yes, Forrest Gump. I knew there was something like that. Life is like a box of chocolates. Did any of y'all, I don't really like boxes of chocolates, but because again, you don't know what's in this inside unless you get the kind that's like has the map, you know, that goes with it that tells you what the center is. But then even then, you really don't know for sure what it's going to taste like. So my dad, when he was alive and I was a kid, every Valentine's Day, he would get us a big Valentine heart full of chocolate. And my sister and I both didn't like them. So I guess his ulterior motive was so that he could eat it, but he could say that he got us something because he was a pharmacist. So he worked at, you know, a drugstore. So they always had the candy and stuff. So he would always bring home these big things of chocolate. And we were always like, why did you get us that? Because we don't like it. And so then he would always eat it. But we would sit there and just take our finger or like our thumb and just press it in the middle of each one until we'd find one we liked. And so we'd eat maybe like 3 or 4, and then he would eat the rest of the box. So it was always funny. And then Easter was the same thing. He'd always get us these baskets that were like pre-made, you know, and they didn't have the good candy in them. Because, you know, all I want really for Easter is like Reese's peanut butter eggs. They're like the best. Yeah, Whitman's chocolates. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right, so put these in the center of your cards on the inside. I have to write myself a note to bring some Post-it tape in here. You know, I'm sure I have. Oh, there's some. I see it right across the room. I could have just gotten it. Okay. Too late now. I just looked up and it's right on the other side of the room. Of course, it's up on the top shelf, so I'd have to get my step stool out. All right, so there's our center of our cards. Now for the front, we're going to glue these together. And then just pop our flowers on with some dimensionals. And put our gems on. So nobody on here other than me and Valerie have caulks and have had a issue, huh? I was hoping somebody on here would have already had this problem and figured out how to fix it. Because probably when I call caulks, they're going to say, call Yahoo. Not our problem anymore. Yeah. Patricia, yeah, I do. I have that Post-it tape. It's like on a roll, and it's white tape, and it's super sticky, but not so sticky it would rip your paper, but just sticky enough that it will hold your stuff down. And that's what I use on my regular die cutting. I just realized how crooked I am on here. Okay, so dimensionals on the back of these. It was so funny. This new girl came to class today, and she said she's in a quilting bee, and it meets on Saturday at this church. And she said she was sitting there at the quilting bee, and this girl was sitting there talking about me, and she was like, oh, I'm going to go to her class on Tuesday. And I was like, what was her name? She's like, oh, I don't know. So then I'm sitting there trying to think of who I know that would be at a quilting thing that would be talking about me. I mean, she said she was just talking about my videos and stuff, but I was like, huh, don't you hate that? Because then you got to think about who it would be. All right, so this is just going to go like right here. Have you guys started making cards like this? Just do the assembly line way, and then you get 3 or 4 or 8 cards or however many you want to do all at once. So then you have some to give away. And I do have cards to give away tonight. I'm still cleaning out all my card stash. So I have bunches and bunches. All right, now this is going to go on with dimensionals too. So let's just flip all these over. I'll put some of the little piecey ones on here, and the bigger ones on the flowers. So we were talking about how expensive everything is at class today, and I was saying, you know, on Friday we went to Panera's, and I never hardly go out to eat anymore just because it is so expensive. But just for Panera's, for a salad, was like $13 or $14. And so my one friend, she's like, we went to McDonald's, and for the 2 of us, just to get 2 meals was $13. And I said, I know, I remember when you could go to McDonald's for like, shoot, $5 easy and get a... I remember when Taco Bell had like big $5 boxes, and that would feed 2 people at least. My daughter and I, after I got divorced, we'd go to Taco Bell like at least once a week and get those $5 boxes of food. I don't think they have those anymore. Or if they do, it's probably one taco. One taco and one drink. All right, so we're going to put, let's put this leaves on first. All right, so put these, well, actually, let's do this first. So this will just go like right here. And then we'll just shove those leaves right underneath. There we go. And we're going to spray it in a minute. I'm almost out of shimmer spray, so I'm going to make some for you tonight. For those of you guys that always ask how to make shimmer spray. See, didn't these flowers come out gorgeous? Oh, I think they're so pretty with that blending brush. And it was so easy to color in just like a minute. And I know a lot of you guys tell me all the time you're not very good at coloring, which I'm really not good at coloring either. I just pretend like I can do it. And somehow with those blending brush, those Stampin' Blends, it always comes out pretty good though. Oh, that one's really nice. I like how it's got the 2 tones of color. But I am an easy stamper, so I usually try to make it as easy as possible. All right, so we're gonna put some rhinestones on here real quick, and then do some shimmer spray. All right, so I think I put, yeah, I did put a big one in the middle. So here's a big fat one for the center. And little ones, just, we'll put them in the middle of that flower. Oh, I should have put that in the middle. Okay, big one in the middle and 2 little ones. Put one there, right there. At least we're not losing the rhinestones. Almost all the gems that I use all the time, they're getting rid of. Well, this one doesn't really have a flower to put it in. Oops. So we'll just stick it in the middle. All right, so there's your gems, and then let's spritz it and make some more shimmer spray real quick. So I'm almost down to the end. I've just got a little bit left. So it's almost empty. So you don't have to empty it all the way out. Just whatever you have. And some people said that mine always looks so dark, but that's actually my bottle is just, I think, permanently stained, kind of grayish color. It's not that my shimmer spray is dark, but I think it's just my bottle is stained. So you're going to take alcohol, 70% rubbing alcohol. And I just got this at Walmart. And you're going to fill it almost all the way up. So probably about 3/4 of the way, like that. I can't really show you because it'll spill. But we got it most of the way full. So I've got it, if I can tilt it a little bit, it's like maybe this much from the top. And then we got our shimmer paint. And this is the Champagne Mist shimmer paint. And the link to get this is underneath the video in the description box. So this is how much I put. I go, okay, that's it. So it's maybe 1/4 teaspoon. I don't know. I don't measure it, but just a little dab will do ya. And then we're going to test it. So we'll put the thing back on, shake it up. It doesn't take much though. All right, let's see how that looks. And that looks great. I know you probably can't see it, but it's got lots and lots of shimmer on there. No, it doesn't show up on the video. Hold on, let me see if I can angle it just right. Man, it's so pretty in real life, but you can't see it. Maybe if I do the back. Hold on, let me see if you can see it on the back. Can you see it sparkling? Trust me, it's sparkling there. All right, so we're going to do another one. So if it's not sparkly enough, you can always add more. But if you put too much, it'll clog up your thing. So you don't want to put too much. And make sure you got to hold it like about a foot, 10 to 12 inches above your paper, and have your paper flat. You don't ever want to spray it like this because then you risk running your colors. So you always want to have it flat and do it several inches up from your paper. You don't want to do this because then that's going to soak your paper and make it warped. Okay, so there you go. So that is how you do shimmer spray and the cards. So what do you guys think? You like the cards? I think they're super cute. Thank you, Diane, for giving me that idea. All right, you guys ready for a joke? Let me read comments real quick. Nice, sweet, 2 Paneras near me closed. Oh, wow. We've never had a Panera's closed. They're usually pretty crowded, but it seems like the prices have gone way up and the amount you get is smaller. Oh, Joan, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Robin, can't talk about prices. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Pretty cards. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. You know, DoorDash, $44 for a bowl of soup, salad, and a drink. Oh my gosh. That happened the other day at work, though. I don't ever, ever, ever do DoorDash or, you know, any of those Uber Eats or whatever those are because they're so ridiculous. a girl at work the other day, she ordered, what was it? I think it was Chick-fil-A. So she ordered just a Chick-fil-A meal, you know, like a sandwich and a fries and a drink. And that would normally be maybe like $13 or something if you went to the drive-thru. It was I think it was $33 with the tip for Chick-fil-A, one meal. All right, so here's my joke. This is from Terry Gatton. Okay, here you go. The Presbyterian Church called a meeting to decide what to do about their squirrel infestation. After much prayer and consideration, they concluded that the squirrels were predestined to be there and they should not interfere with God's divine will. At the Baptist church, the squirrels had taken an interest in the baptistry. The deacons met and decided to put a water slide on the baptistry and let the squirrels drown themselves. The squirrels liked the slide and unfortunately knew instinctively how to swim, so twice as many squirrels showed up the following week. The Lutheran Church decided that they were not in a position to harm any of God's creatures, so they humanely trapped their squirrels and set them free near the Baptist church. 2 weeks later, the squirrels were back when the Baptists took down the water slide. The Episcopalians tried a much more unique path by setting out pans of whiskey around their church in an effort to kill the squirrels with alcohol poisoning. They sadly learned how much damage a band of drunk squirrels can do. But the Catholic Church came up with a much more creative strategy. They baptized all the squirrels and made them members of the church. Now they only see them at Christmas and Easter. That's what at my church we call creasters, the Christmas and Easter people. Not much was heard from the Jewish synagogue. They took the first squirrel and circumcised him. They haven't seen a squirrel since. I thought that was cute. All right, so I hope you loved the cards. Let me get some to give away. Hold on. So I've got 5 cards to give away. So here you go. So we've got these 5 cards, and I put some more names in the thing. So let me shake these up. So these are all from like the comments section. And I went into the comments like of people who aren't on the live and picked a few names too. All right, so first winner of the turtle card is Terry Gatton. And she's the one that sent me the joke. So Terry, you win that one. All right, next one is Gail W. Gail is on here. I don't know your name, Gail, your last name, but I think you were the first one that left a comment today. Next one is Bill. Bill won a card. And next one is Kelly Wentworth. I don't think I saw her today. I think she was in the regular comments. And last card for today is Beverly Pope. I think she was in the regular comments too. So if you see your name here, send me your address at stampgirl2@cox.net. I can still get it on my phone so I can see it. But I'm going to have to work on getting it on my computer. So congratulations to you guys. And I'll pick some more names from tonight's video for next time. I hope you loved the cards from today. And thank you for joining me. Don't forget to do thumbs up if you're watching. I need some more subscribers to help my channel grow. Make sure you leave a comment and thumbs up, all that good stuff for me. And share on Pinterest and Facebook or wherever. Oh, hey, Sherry. Hey, Diana. Hey, Debbie Hamilton. All right, you guys, I'll be back on Saturday with a new card kit, and hopefully it'll be a really good one. Haven't started it yet, so I don't know what it's going to be, but probably something with some paper DSP, because I have tons of DSP to get rid of for that's retiring. So it'll probably be one of those, maybe the Daisy or something. I don't know. But I'll see you then. Have a great week, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.